My wife's toxic friend tried to break us up, so my wife and I are getting revenge. My wife Elise was out to lunch with some friends without me, and they were talking about their husbands. One of them told my wife she made a good choice marrying me, and she laughed and said, "It wasn't a choice, I never would have chosen him." One of her friends, Claire, got all offended on my behalf, and immediately texted me what my wife had said, thinking it would piss me off, I guess. Look, maybe what Elise said sounds pretty terrible until you know our story, because of course she wouldn't have chosen me. I was the worst. I was her boyfriend's dirtbag friend who was getting wasted all the time, gambling all his money away, and being a horrible influence on their relationship, until they eventually broke up. Elise showed up at my house to tell me off about how I'd corrupted her boyfriend, which I had, and one thing led to another, and we had some very angry, very good adult fun. She got pregnant. I had family money, and we both wanted the kid to get it, so off to the altar we went. By the time the wedding came around, we could pretty much tolerate each other. I was starting to get my life together, and Elise was starting to laugh at my terrible jokes. All of this was 15 years ago, and we've been together since. I've completely changed my ways, we have 2 more beautiful children, and Elise and I are completely in love and completely secure, joking about how we have the worst love story ever. So obviously getting this text from Claire was ridiculous. Elise would easily have said that to my face, and I would have agreed. So I didn't know what Claire thought she was going to accomplish here. When Elise got home, I showed her the text. We both admitted that we thought Claire had always kind of had a thing for me. She didn't know me back when I was horrible, so she doesn't have to be completely insane to still love me. Unlike Elise C, this is the kind of humor we enjoy. And that she was trying to drive a wedge in our marriage by making it sound like Elise was unhappy with me or didn't appreciate me enough. Elise wanted to mess around with her a bit, and, well, the couple that teaches you to F around and find out together stays together, so I was in. She helped me craft a heartfelt text to Claire. It said, "Thank you so much for telling me this. I'm sorry I didn't respond sooner. I truly was so hurt, I didn't know how to respond. Truthfully, I've had a feeling for a while that things might not work out with me and Elise. Sometimes I wish I had a woman who would respect me and recognize everything I do to make her happy." Claire wrote back right away, telling me that I absolutely deserved such a woman, and that just for example, she would never treat me the way Elise did. Elise and I were shrieking so loudly we woke up the kids. Worth it, they'll live. I just sent back some hearts because we needed time to formulate the next part of our plan. The next day, Claire had a cryptic Instagram story about finding the right man in the strangest of ways, and how God always finds a way to bring soulmates together. Elise and I had a, "oh so now God is involved" burst of energy, and texted Claire asking her to meet me in a motel room so we could talk. Claire was obviously into it. That afternoon, Claire showed up dressed all raring to go at the worst motel we could find on Google reviews. When she knocked on the door, I answered and pulled her into a hug. I told her I wanted to give her something for being such a kind and supportive friend to me. I said, "Go ahead and open the closet. It's in there." So she opens the closet doors, and out pops my wife. Elise called her a delusional traitor, and quickly took a bunch of pictures of Claire in her skimpy little outfit to send to Claire's husband. Oh yes, she has a husband. To let him know how Claire came dressed to meet me. Claire ran out crying, and Elise heard from a mutual friend a few days later that her husband had moved out. So now Claire's marriage is ruined, and me and Elise's remains bizarre and incredible. #couple goals I know.